to discover that your child is gone is just seemingly the worst thing that could possibly happen to you. So you're just terrified, absolutely terrified.
The fact that the child was in a personal flotation device gives us intellectually a little lift, because we know that there's a much better chance that we'll find this person.
Reg Buxton and his family chartered a 35-foot boat for a cruise along British Columbia's inside channel.
We had planned to take a holiday, a week's vacation, on a boat, which was a completely new experience for us. The boat that we chose to rent for our holiday was a trawler design, which means it has an aft cabin in the back and a steering station up top, so it's fairly open above, but yet enclosed, and it's quite secure. The children were required to wear flotation devices or life jackets all the time, whether they were inside the vessel, outside the vessel, anywhere they were.
Reg was at the wheel enjoying the cruise when the kids came to tell him that they were going into the cabin.
And they all went down there, and because they left it together, I assumed that they'd all stayed together. When they came back up, probably 10 minutes later, little David was not with them. So we immediately stopped to look for him, because when he wasn't with the rest of them, I wanted to know where he was, and we could not find him anywhere on the vessel. In words, I was terror-stricken, because you can only assume the worst. And we searched the vessel from one end to the other, which takes moments. As soon as we discovered that we could not find him anywhere, we radioed the Coast Guard. We radioed for help immediately.
We got a call from Comox Coast Guard radio station that they had received a call from a vessel, 35-foot pleasure craft, with a person overboard and missing. Our job at that point is to find out where it happened, try to narrow down when it happened, and then send resources to that area.
The Coast Guard advised us to return and search. Well, we turned about, and I got all the other kids up top with me in an area where they could see, and we just started retracing our steps to try and find him.
The first step in this case was to ensure that the radio station had issued a Mayday relay. That alerts all the vessels in the area to the situation. So that's extremely important.
But it was just amazing how many people responded and how quickly they responded. It's amazing to know how much people will help you when you're in trouble. They found David probably within 5 miles of where we had discovered him to be missing.
A passing sailboat had spotted David in the water.
They told me that they could just see something red bobbing in the water, and they thought it was debris or flotsam of some sort. And until they got closer, they could not tell that it was actually a little boy.
With the assistance of a passing Coast Guard auxiliary vessel, David was returned to his anxious parents.
Once the child was recovered and we knew where the child was, we arranged for the child to be transported to a beach where the rescue helicopter could land.
We were overwhelmed. We were so happy to see him in his smiling face, because he was happy. By the time he got back to us, he was happy and smiling and moving around and frightened, but he knew he was okay.